chasing, if I can call it that, promotion from this level before. When you were at York, was it only ever the playoffs for you, or was it a title push right to the end?
I think for 2/3 of the season it was realistic to chase for the title as such, but then with the last third we knew that it was a big ask, so it was just to make sure that we guaranteed our playoff place. So this is different, and I'm enjoying it.
And of course with York you went up via the playoffs, but you don't want to go through that again.
No, of course. Our aim and our sole aim is to secure automatic promotion, and that's been our focus since day one, and we've put ourselves in a great position, so that's still the target.
I used the word awkward to Gary about Braintree, and he said that was quite an accurate description. Do you think they are literally one of the most difficult teams to play in this division?
I'd agree with that. I think they're well organised, they don't concede many goals. They came to World of Smile Stadium and they were frustrating. They defended well and they hit us on the break and scored a good goal themselves, and in the end Billy popped up with an equaliser and came away with a draw. And I think it's going to be a similar tale there. We need to be patient and try our best to break them down and make sure we keep it tight at the other end.
Concentration at the back almost just as important, because you give them one, you might find it's a bit difficult.
Like us, they don't concede many goals, so if they get their noses in front, we know it is going to be tough. We do back ourselves to score goals, obviously, and we've kept a lot of clean sheets this season, and when we do concede, we tend not to concede too many. So, touch wood, hope that continues, and we can go win the game on Saturday.
To that end, was it good to get a win that was 4-0 against Woking rather than a scratchy one, because that will have just lifted everybody for what is going to be a big finish to the season now?
I think it was important we went 3 games without a win, which was, I think, our longest all season, so it was, whichever way the win came, I think we would have taken it, but the fact that we got 4 and kept a clean sheet, it was a good day all round, so hopefully now we can build on that and take it into Braintree.
So much of the first half of the season was Downs and Parslow, centre-back partnership. Everybody was saying that was one of the platforms for one of the planks of the team. How well do you think Cameron Burgess has done since he's come in?
He's slotted in so well. I think the fact that it's sort of gone unnoticed, the fact that we've kept the consistency in not conceding many goals, I think is a huge credit to him. I think he's young, but he's learning every game, and he's kicked on each and every performance. So he's got a great future, obviously, and he's doing well for us at the minute, which is the most important thing. Just
in a quiet, unfussy kind of way, really.
Exactly, like I said, it's sort of gone unnoticed. Where we've built this relationship up pretty quickly, and along with fullbacks, whoever's been either side of us, we've all got on with it, and now with John behind us rather than Dylan, and we've quickly learned each other's roles, and I think that's important when you get a new partnership, new back four, new goalkeeper. It's part of the defensive organisation. It's a huge part, communication and no errors. So hopefully we can continue that.
How happy are you that you don't have to come up against Dan Ullman and Danny Wright every week?
Yeah, like you said, there's a lot of good forwards in this league, and I'd put those two up there with amongst the best, really. Yeah, I do it every day in training, so I know what it's like. But they're just a handful. Like you said, you've got Wrighty, who's this powerful, got so many attributes. I think it goes unnoticed. I think people think he's just brute strength, but he's been so much more than that. And then when you've got Dan, who just buzzes about, and he's so lively, then he's got a bit of a shoot on sight policy, and his ratio is frighteningly good.
Yeah, when you're at the back watching them like they were against Woking, it must be a great view to have.
It is, and goals change games. I mean, Woking started well. We rode the storm a little bit after 20 minutes, and we know if we can get our noses in front, then we tend to build on that. So, and he did. He took his goals extremely well, and on another day he could have had a couple more, and Wrighty unselfishly did all his work, and he could have had a couple and a few others. So it was fortunate that just to see a few go in and to get that all important 3 points.
Do you think that the next 4 games, including up into the Grimsby game, are the ones that are going to define this season?
I mean, we're on counter now, obviously, and when we're playing, we've got a tough away game Saturday, and we know that neighbours down the road have got a difficult game as well. So it's going to be, I mean, one game at a time, all that rubbish, but that's all you can concentrate on. I mean, you can't fast forward these games, so you need to beat the best, like the first challenge that's put in front of you, and look after the next one after that. Like you said, Braintree's a tough game, and then leading into Boreham Wood, if we can get another 3 points there, then it sets us up nicely. Yeah,
2 tough away games for both teams. If one of you can win and maybe not the other one, that is a big swinging point at this stage of the season.
It is, and from our point of view, we want to bridge this gap. Well, we want to extend the gaps, rather. As soon as possible. If we can build up some pressure, then the games are running out. So we know how important every game is, and if we can get the points on the board as soon as possible, then all the better for us.
You taken some stick in the last week about the rugby?
No, I've just kept my head down and not mentioned it, and it's sort of gone unnoticed. So
yeah,
it's all right.
There's not enough people bright enough to realise in the squad.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fair enough.